Your brain is showing you a film that you never asked to watch. These immersive experiences can come in the most unlikely moments. It might be in an intimate moment, it might be when you have a quiet time, but it can be any time. So your brain is trying to construct a film out of all these intrusive images about your partner with their exes or maybe an ex, uh, based on information that you might have got from them, or if you stalk them, or something that you have learned. So your brain is filling in the gap. This is actually a threat response construction. This is an automatic response on your side to a response to a threat, to a perceived threat. So we can respond to a real threat, right? When we feel that we are attacked, or when we feel that we might lose something that is valuable to us. But we can also respond to a perceived threat, such as abstract threat, even though we know logically that it's irrational. So if you're struggling with RJ, you will know that it is irrational. You will know that it's no longer a threat. It's their past. It doesn't matter. But you will also know that even though you logically know all this, you understand all this, you agree with everybody if you have talked about this with others, but even if these images, these films, these intrusive thoughts aren't real, the emotional charge that they carry is very real. And not just real, it's overwhelmingly so. It feels like it just tears you apart. And there doesn't seem to be a way of getting out of it. And a lot of people don't even understand it, don't understand the extent to which this can impact you and your relationship. So, and of course, you might try to put together as much information as you can get in order to have a narrative and then put it aside and not have this pain anymore. But it doesn't work that way. The threat response continues because there is a threat signal that is unresolved. So the RJ will start coming back, because the image itself, these films are merely symptoms of something deeper. And also, trying to think yourself out of RJ doesn't really work because it's a different part of your brain. So if you are only looking at it consciously, you won't be able to come out of it because this is not a failure of intelligence or willpower. It is a symptom that there is something else going on underneath it. This is why suppressing your emotions or not talking about your experience, or maybe talking about it with other RJ sufferers and um, seeking reassurance from your partner, seeking more information about their past, or maybe information about RJ, building awareness. Thinking, all of this doesn't really interrupt it because you are still staying at the symptom level, at the level where your suffering is, but it is not driven by these things. So you won't be able to resolve it here. In order to interrupt it, you need to be able to access something that is underneath it, that is probably was there before the relationship even started, which is why usually when we experience RJ, we then experience it in the next relationship and the next one. That's why getting out of one won't actually solve the issue. So if you are experiencing this, know that you're not alone, you're not broken, and also I want you to really have hope because it doesn't have to be permanent. We have the capacity to heal and to change these experiences, and you definitely can overcome it with the right guidance.